Okay, this looks horrible and confusing, but okay. Hello, scamps. Um, I'm here to make a video because we just reached 250 subscribers, as you can see here, and I'm like really happy. So I decided that I wanted to do something different this time instead of a drawing or the last time. Actually, when we got to 50 subscribers, that for me it was like, wow, 50 subscribers. I never thought we would ever reach so many. And now we have like 250. So okay, this is going beyond what I imagined. But when we got 50, I drew something. Like there was this drawing of Saturn holding a sign, and then when we got 100, I decided to make a GIF because it was, or a GIF if you prefer saying it like that, because I wanted something cute. And now we just, when we got 200, I didn't do anything because I was like a bit busy, and so I just posted like, we have 200 subscribers, yay! And now we have 250. So I thought about making a video of me answering those 5 asks that I have. I had many more asks before, like about 8 or 10. This has been like our average lately. 7 to 8 asks every day, and I can't answer all of them every day because it's a lot of work. Like I'm not complaining. I really like it. I really like getting asks and I really like answering asks. But they take a while. And also sorry about my English. I must add this because I am Brazilian. Some of you must already know because of some posts that I made that I said that I was Brazilian, but some of you probably don't know. So yeah, I am. And you probably noticed that I have an accent that is probably a bit weird for most of you, but well, I hope you understand. And if I don't remember a word or say something wrong, so please forgive me and understand because it's not my native language and this is a little bit difficult sometimes. But okay, so I'm gonna start answering some asks now. So okay, let's go for this one. Can I bet? I always answer the asks in order, or at least I try my best to answer in order. Sometimes I skip one because it's like too difficult, and the other one is only a question that I can answer in a text. So I skip one, but I try to keep them in order just to be fair because I think it would be unfair if like someone sent an ask and I answer on the same day, and another person that sent an ask like 2 weeks ago and I haven't answered yet. Sorry. And I just wanna be fair, so I go from bottom to top. That is the order I got them. Okay, so can I pet Max's camera and Archie's Sharpedo too? I'd also like to give them both some hugs. I can read. I am an excellent reader, as you can realize. Also, my sister is here.
Hi.
She's part of the blog. My brothers also help. My brother also helps create comics, but he's not here right now. But okay, so I have pen tool Sai here. That is the tool that I use to draw, and this is my reference sheet. So I have all the characters, the designs that I made for them. This is Portuguese. It's written designs for the comics and Poke villains, right? And here I have the fonts that I take notes of them so that I don't like Arsina for every speech for every character. And Alex Brush is the font that I used when I write Cyrus' diary or other things that Cyrus wrote by hand. He has a nice handwriting. Yeah, he's an excellent boy. He's intelligent. He's got a great handwriting, and he's not that handsome seen from front, but as you can see, he's a very handsome boy when you see him in profile. And this is something that I saved here because there's gonna be a comic one day, maybe that is gonna be in profile, and well, so I have a reference. This is the cover of the blog. Like, if you click my blog, it's the cover. Okay, this didn't work. This never works. I hate Tumblr, by the way. This is the cover, and it's also my wallpaper, and there's a lot of icons here. Sorry. So sometimes um, I have to create more characters, and I just put them anywhere where there's still space left. So Gladion and Lily are here, although they're not in the designs. When I first made the designs, I only made those main characters, and then I had to add Little Sycamore, Courtney, and Proton, and probably some others are still gonna be added lately. Lately? No, later. Yes, later. Okay, I got Camera Up and Sharpedo here because I had already read this ask before, like some other day, and I'm gonna need them as reference because I can't draw them by heart. And this is a little Lysander that is for a weekly fact that I still gonna draw this, but okay, it's here waiting to be drawn. Okay, spoilers! Yay! Now you know little Lysander is gonna be there. By the way, I don't know if all of you are used to me. Let me just. I think this is still recording. I hope. I don't know if any of you pronounces the name of the villains in a different way because, for example, I say Lysander, but sometimes I say Lysandre because it's like D-R-E.
I think it's supposed to be Lysander, like
yeah.
Theater.
Yeah, we think it's gonna be Lysander, but since it's written like that, sometimes I say Lysandre, and I've seen people say Lysander too. Some people from other places, and I don't know how most of you say it because, especially because there are people that are not from native speaking countries and also not from Brazil, so they have a completely different relation with letters and sounds than I do or native speakers do.
I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, technically in Portuguese his name is Lisandre.
Yes,
so
technically his name is Lisandre, but I'm not gonna call him like that. And Getzes, for example, what the hell is like? Sorry about swearing. I shouldn't swear. I try not to swear most of the time. Actually, not in real life, but when I'm doing things for the blog. But Getzes, really, what is that name? And his son is named Natural. This is obviously not a name. Like, come on. So okay. When I start drawing, this is the estabilizador in Portuguese, but I don't know exactly how to say baby stabilizers. I have no idea how this is said in English, but I leave it on 0, like a mouse, a normal mouse, where I put where the how can I say this in English? This is impossible.
Wait,
forget it.
What is it?
O cursor?
Cursor.
Cursor.
I think it's the same.
Okay. Well, where it is where I'm drawing. While
or the pointer.
The pointer?
I'm not sure. I have no idea, to be honest.
We know English, but we just don't know very well. So if I put in S7, this is horrible because you know the pointer is at one place and the line is far away from it, like delayed. Let me do this. And 0, it's like synchronized. So when I draw the like only the sketches for the drawings, I put it on 0 because I don't need it to be very clean. Actually, is the complete opposite of clean. Is a mess. I just need to be precise. Like my movements need to correspond to what I see precisely. So that I can keep my notions of proportion. Because when I try to draw without a sketch straight on this, like I was trying to do the same size of a circle and I can't because what I see does not correspond to what I'm doing. So just leave it on 0. I hope anyone understood this because I didn't even understand it myself. The thing is, what we learned today is I leave it on 0. And Then later, when I make the line art, like the clean, beautiful drawing, then I put it on a lot bigger number, higher number, larger number, whatever you say. Usually on 4 or 3, because 7 is too much. 7 is impossible. It's really
Seven
difficult.
is only for when you have to do like giant lines.
Yeah, gigantic
stuff.
lines that are very, very smooth. This is when you use 7. Okay, so this is Maxi. I usually start with like a circle or a very simple shapes, and then I keep doing the lines and erasing all the reference shapes that I did earlier. Just like that. So I know that there are many artists that they don't work this way that I work. I always draw the whole thing as a sketch, like a messy sketch before, and then only after I have everything done, I make the line art on top of it. And some other artists, they're not like that. They do, like, for example, they're gonna draw Maxi. They just have a shape of what it's gonna be like, and then they already start drawing on top with the perfect line art, like, oh, this is Maxi, the way it's gonna be in the end. I can't do this, it's gonna be horrible like this. I can't. It's impossible. So I have to draw the whole thing twice, basically. It's basically that, and this is why it takes so long for drawing. I maybe this is something that I'm gonna be able to change in the future, especially if I get to have some drawing classes. But so far, I just need to do it like that. Otherwise, it doesn't work. I've tried to draw like only with simple shapes as a sketch and then straight away to the line art, but it didn't really work. So Maxi, he's cute. I'm gonna make him say something here. So this always happens, by the way. I draw them and then I think about what I'm drawing and I realize, oh wait, his mouth needs to be open because he's gonna be speaking. How weird, right? That people open their mouths when they speak. And another thing that is actually difficult when I deal with drawing Pokemon is like, what are the sizes of those beasts? Like, how do I know their sizes? I mean, of course, how do I know their sizes? Just take a look on Bulbapedia and it is everything there. But I have no notions of proportion, so it doesn't help me. I take a look at something and it's like, oh, it's 20 centimeters. And then I drew Maxi and I'm like, 20 centimeters, is it like this or is it like this? I have no idea. I mean, my country uses metrical system. I'm not even talking about being centimeters instead of inches. Inches would be even worse. It's just because I have no common sense. But okay. I guess I'll have Maxi. And then my beautiful notions of anatomy that are almost inexistent. He's just holding his camera up. And here we go. I think I'm going for a guess here. Actually, no. Let me do this properly. I'm gonna search for the size just to have even the slightest.
That appears when you type Bulbapedia is Cyrus, because of course it is.
Oh yes, of course. I type here Bulbapedia and oh, Cyrus. I wonder why. I wonder if I look for Cyrus a lot. I wonder if I spend all my day looking at pictures of Cyrus because I'm in love with him. Maybe, maybe not. The truth is that I do. But okay, hi. He's actually taller than Maxi. This is a problem.
Wait, but I think this is like
his length.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the height as in like vertical or his length.
But it's written height. I think height can be.
But like usually
like as if he were standing, like a standing camera, like Woo!
Oh
Like
my god,
this.
it's so cute.
It
Maybe
is. It is. Let me just.
It's just that when it's like
This is the
snake
most
Pokemon,
beautiful camera.
it's the length. But actually, that makes sense because if you picked up a snake-like Pokemon and put it in this position,
But
yeah,
this
you know what I'm talking about.
this makes no sense. You see, I mean, why would anyone do this? Nice. Um, these Pokemon they just don't walk like this. I hope. So yeah, I don't think that's what they are talking about there. Undo. Okay. Also, his Max's arms are kind of long here. I think a little bit less than that would be. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, so this is the first problem dealing with height in Wikipedia. When is it talking about height and when is it talking about length? I have no idea. Let's see if we have some anime screenshots.
Not that
Or-
the anime is super accurate
No,
either.
I have the best of ideas.
Oh,
I will
look
open my my
Pokédex
Pokédex in Soul
Heart
Silver.
Gold. No, wait,
Soul
that's Soul
Silver.
Silver. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was the one who played Heart Gold.
Yes, you were the one who played Heart Gold. I have a Soul Silver room here because I don't have the game. What's the name of that?
What? The DS?
No, we have a 3DS, and
We
I think
have 3DS,
it
but we
works,
didn't
but we don't have
when
the
we
yeah
had the cartridge.
cartridge. Okay, that's
it,
the
right,
word.
I think.
I think so. Why are you not going for the state I selected? Have I lost my game forever? No, it's here. Okay, so just take a look at my Pokédex because I have almost everything here, but this is not exactly fair a game because I kind of cheated everything because I just wanted to take a look at what happened if you completed the Pokédex. So I played the whole game like fairly, and then after I finished everything, game post game and everything, I just thought, wow, I'm gonna get like codes and get all the Pokemon and see what happens because there would be no way playing the computer in an emulator to complete the Pokédex fairly because I can't trade. I don't have some legendaries.
Before, no.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's look
that,
for
actually.
him. Name.
The search is horrible in the Pokédex.
Yeah, the search is no, but okay.
You could just let it
Type.
type out the name or something.
Ground and fire. Okay.
I think that's enough. Just start the search.
Yeah, let's just search for it. And there it is. It's the only one, the only beautiful one. And let's look for details for size.
Jesus Christ,
big.
It's huge.
It's big. It's very, very, very big. But you have to remember that what's her name? Lyra. Lyra is a kid. But
also,
still,
Maxi is not.
Maxi is tiny. Yeah, I think Maxi would be like here. I mean, Camerupt is really taller than Maxi. This is the kind of thing that I shouldn't have closed. I should have looked for the size of Torpedo.
Yeah.
But well, let's just have him hold the head of Camerupt because apparently Camerupt is like the biggest thing in the world. Bigger than Wailmer, for sure. And so we have a little camera. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. It's so big. It's so freaking big. Sorry. But I can do this. Is this right? Like this looks so gigantic. This looks so gigantic.
Right. It's weird. But
it's weird because it's so
right because
big.
Its head is huge.
Yeah, and it's so fat.
It's gonna be so wrong because of the size of the eyes and everything.
Yes, because you see the eyes, right? You have the Camerupt eyes here, and the eye is almost the size of Max's head. Like what? How can a Pokemon just be this big? And the Sharpedo, I have to take a look at the Sharpedo. I need to know if it's just as big.
I
because
have
if
no
it is,
idea
wow, this is gonna be a big drawing.
Like, not
if this
even
is,
guess what the size of a torpedo is. I don't know.
but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, look at it. It's so cute.
It's adorable.
It's adorable. It's an adorable Pokemon actually. I have well, of course I have. I think everyone that played Alpha Sapphire or Omega Ruby have both a torpedo and a camera because
They're sort of just given to you.
yeah, when you get to the post game, um, there's that little couple because Game Freak wasn't brave enough to actually make Archie and Maxie be the couple, so they just put some grunts. But there is that couple like Romeo and Juliet stuff that they're like, oh, even though we are from different teams, we love each other. And in the end, they just end up giving you a camera up and a torpedo. So I have them. And why was I talking about this?
You were saying that camera is cute.
Yeah. When I pet it, it's just like, oh my god, it's so big and fluffy and chubby and it must be so soft, you know. Just look at this thing. It must be so chill and soft and adorable in every possible way. Almost like Maxie. I'm gonna make it happy and with eyes closed, like I love you. Yeah. And well, since I have a camera, I know that they like to be pet on the ears, or at least if I remember right. So maybe Maxie could be petting them on the ears, and he's gonna be very happy because he's cute. Also, I have this. There are these people that are when they smile they get like oh like this, and I always figured that Maxie is this kind of person. At least in our comics, maybe not the canonical Maxie, because the truth is that our Maxie, the way we portray him, is very different from the Maxie from the comics, the comics from the games, the canon one. But it's okay because it's so cute anyway. So yeah, let's just have a cute Maxie because it's better than a grumpy Maxie from the games. Not that Max is actually very grumpy, he just looks grumpier than he actually is. I think that proportion is not gonna work very well here because Maxie's legs are not this like short. This doesn't work because this is the floor. Like unless camera is also is floating, which is I think is not happening. This should be the floor. And how am I gonna do this now? You tell me. I don't know. So I guess I'll just put him here, and I'll have to make Maxie smaller. This is the fact because yeah. Okay, let me finish camera up because then I have a proper notion of proportions, which I don't. This is a lie. I've never had, and I will never have any proportion notions. But I can't pretend I do. Okay, camera up is here. Circles, cute. It's so adorable. Don't you think this is an adorable little Pokemon? I mean, huge Pokemon, because I think it's adorable. And I'm not that much into mammals in general when talking about animals. I prefer like bugs and lizards and birds. Yes, birds. I think my favorite kind of animals are birds, and I really like bird Pokemon. I really like. Sorry, this is not what I meant. I really like ghost Pokemon, and not that much into those mammal, animal like Pokemon like Camerupt. Camel? Is this the name of the animal in English? Camel?
Yeah, I think it's a camel.
Yeah, and or Bidoof, that is like what's the name of that thing?
Beaver?
I don't know if Bidoof is a beaver. I think maybe there's a groundhog. I don't know.
A beaver because it turns into a part water type.
Yes,
It has the beaver tail, doesn't it?
I don't know. I think Pidgeot still doesn't have the beaver tail. The evolution is a beaver, but still,
Oh wow.
those Pokemon there are animals. I'm not that much fond of them in general, but Camerupt is adorable. Camerupt is cute because it's so big and fat. It doesn't look that much like a camel after all. I mean, this Max is a little bit too small. I think maybe not. Actually, maybe not because I think this is the ideal size compared to because he's like only 1 meter and 61 centimeters. So Camerupt is like if it's actually what was it 2 meters tall almost. So
Yeah, I think it was 1 meter 80.
yeah, something like that. I mean, it should be taller than Archie. So yeah, I think Maxie has to be quite tiny, look quite small in comparison to it. Oh, it's so cute. He can like actually ride it.
Oh,
He can sit on top of the Camerupt
I
and
guess
ride
it
it.
could if there wasn't a volcano in its back. That might make things a little more complicated.
Yeah, that's also a good point. But I mean, he could avoid the volcano. He could sit like here.
I guess.
I guess. Yeah. Hands. Hands are usually the thing that when I'm drawing the sketch, they're like, oh yes, hands. And then when I'm drawing like the proper thing, I'm like, oh, hands. So careful about hands. And I don't really care about them on sketch because yeah, I don't think I need to say why. Especially, I don't really know why. Because I'm so careful about all the other things, all the other details, like facial expressions, I do the whole thing. But hands, I just, meh.
Hands are just too hard. Nobody who draws likes hands.
Yeah, nobody likes hands. I mean, they're very useful and all. They're very nice. You can grab stuff with them, but really, why do you have to draw them? But even worse than hands, in my opinion, are feet. Feet are like, what the hell? What's wrong with that thing? It's like a hand, but it's all wrong. I'll just take a look at the other asks, actually. How many of the boss villains squad have met AZ? Okay. I don't think AZ will be in any comic ever. But I'll answer this later, but just talking about it. None of those guys here, the main characters, met AZ except for Lysander and maybe Chorus. Yeah. Actually, what's wrong with Chorus's eyes? Let me fix. Oh no, this is on the wrong layer. Here. Just let me fix it because it was horrible. Now it's much better. Now it's much better. And Chorus could have met AZ because he's been to Kalos, right? But Maxie, Archie, Cyrus, no. Gets no. Giovanni, not at all. Yeah, only Lysander, I guess. And someone asked also, yes, here, this Anna asks if Lysander and Sycamore are married, and this is so cute. And then there is like, do you go to double dates? And I'm like, me? Or Lysander? Or Sycamore, or someone else like Cyrus. I don't know. I think the only one that
it's supposed to be like Lysander and Sycamore.
Yeah, I think it's Lysander and Sycamore. What is a double date even? Is it when you go go out with two people at the same time?
No,
or
I think a double date is like when two different couples go out together. Like you have a couple and you have another couple.
Like Archie and Maxie going to the restaurant with Lysander and Sycamore, and they are like, oh, we're two couples. This is so cute. Yeah, that would be adorable. But well, Lysander and Sycamore are unfortunately not married, and Sycamore is not on the comics, at least not so far. Because it should be mostly about what's going on. I was drawing with white. I couldn't see it, and I was like, "What's going on?" But it's okay. What was he talking about? Sycamore, but how? Oh yes, because it was supposed to be a comic mostly about the villains, and Sycamore is not a villain. He's the friend of a villain. He's adorable, but um, he's still a profession. A profession. He's a what do you do in your life? I am a sycamore, a professional sycamore. He's a professor, and so he shouldn't be. I mean, not that most of those characters are actually villains. I mean, if you take a look, like Maxie and Archie, they are like sweethearts. They're adorable people. They're not bad at all. They're just a little bit dumb. And so they think that they will fix the world when they are actually destroying it. And Cyrus, surprisingly, is not that far from that. I mean, he's depressed, and his mind and emotion are pretty messed up because of that. But he actually thinks that he's doing something kind of good for the world by destroying emotions and creating a new universe. So he's not exactly bad either. He doesn't treat you badly at all during the game. He even gives you a master ball. He's a nice guy. But he's pretty neutral, and so is Chorus, at least. Well,
I'm the one who played this game, and I honestly, Chorus doesn't come across as all that evil either. I feel like he just really wanted to do his research, and he needed,
money.
the resources for that, the money and whatever technology that Getsus could provide. I think he's still not exactly that moral of a character, because he doesn't seem to show much remorse for being in Team Plasma, but he seems to improve in Sun and Moon too. He does some really nice things in that game. He saves Lily's life and everything.
Yeah, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is like very, very, very angry at Getsus for Getsus being the worst person ever. Getsus is a true villain. Getsus is a son of a jinx. Getsus is a horrible person. Giovanni is a villain, but I don't think he's that evil. He's more like, I don't care about people as long as I have my money. Getsus is sadistic. Getsus is evil because he wants other people to suffer. And I think amongst all the other villains, he's the only one that actually wants to cause pain in other people. And Anne is adorable. Anne is not a villain. I mean, he is just in the position of an antagonist, or whatever you say.
He's just naive, really. Getsus is the only person he's ever listened to in his life, so it makes sense that he would believe him.
Yeah.
And not question anything that he says. So he's actually
it's his father.
He's actually still really nice, considering
that he was raised by Getsus. I mean, you imagine if you were raised by Getsus, by this creature. How can you be a nice person? I mean, Anne is pretty nice, pretty decent, considering that. Also, Anne, in my design, he used to have pupils, the only one who has pupils. But in the end, I kind of gave it up. And now I just draw him. I accidentally. Okay. Now I just draw him without pupils, like this. But I still leave it like that here for some reason. Chorus we talked about. Luzamine is like mad. She's just she's got a neurotoxin in her brain, and so she apparently was a nice person before that, because Lily says that she took care of her very well.
When you go to the island with Lily, she mentions that when it starts raining and all, she mentions that Luzamine used to be a really nice mother.
Yeah,
and then she changed, so it's implied that she was good before, and Nihiligo was what made her evil. Act that way.
Yeah. Lysander is also insane, although Lysander has no character development and is the worst game of the series in my opinion.
Yeah, let's be honest, we don't really like canon Lysander much.
Yeah. But he's just literally insane, and I don't think that he was that much of an evil person before in the games. I mean, in the canon, because it says that he went all over Kalos trying to help people, but he got kind of disillusioned, or I don't know how to say this. Delusioned. How do I say this? What is the verb?
I don't know, but disappointed, I guess. Something
and
like
Gus was just poor. I mean, he's just poor. He's just really poor. He just wanna eat. I mean, poor boy.
Yeah, and it's also kind of implied that he didn't have a nice childhood.
Yeah, like people who didn't have a nice childhood, they are Guzma and Cyrus boy. They should be friends. Actually,
Lysander is kind of similar to Cyrus. Like, it sounds like it was trying to find maybe a a helpful way to do things, but then he just sort of
Parallels.
gave up. I just think that Lysander wasn't done very well, because unlike Sirius, that there doesn't seem to be much of a reason why he went crazy in
There
the
is
first
no
place.
reason for Lysander going insane. They never actually developed this part of the character, and this is what makes me not really like that game, because they just throw it at the player's face, like, Lysander is crazy. Oh, really? And that's it? Yeah, that's it. Lysander's crazy. Why? I don't know. He's just crazy. Oh, okay
The
then.
ending of the game made us so mad.
Yes, the ending of
Because-
the game. I mean, they just leave him down there suffering under a pile of rocks to
Yeah.
die, and this is horrible. This is not something you do. No matter if he was trying to commit a genocide or not. This is not something you do.
They
You don't
even
leave people to
bother
die.
to know if he's alive down there. They just leave like, oh hey, I'm gonna complete my Pokédex. What are you gonna do now?
Yeah, this is horrible. This is horrible because it's inhumane. I was so angry at that I actually pitied Lysander. I said, okay, I don't. Oh my god, his feet are too small. I don't really like Lysander that much, but this is not something you do, and I pitied him. I felt so bad for him because if he had survived the building collapse, he would just die down there alone. And the fact is that no one knows if he survived or not. So they are basically just leaving him to die there, down there alone. This is not something you do. This is not something acceptable. Okay, Maxi, I'm gonna put your leg a little bit more to the side. This is what I most like about digital painting. The fact that you can just draw something and then correct it, like copying or distorting, or I mean, I've always drawn by hand throughout my whole life, and so I couldn't do this kind of thing. I couldn't correct something that was wrong. And this is so good. I mean, the fact that I can do this without an eraser or something. So yeah, okay. This goes as a one drawing, a full drawing. This is good enough to be the whole drawing, but I need the Sharpedo as well, and I need Archie, and I need to see the size of the Sharpedo. So let's go here. Here we are. Are we? Would you mind? Okay, I don't know what happened here, because I used to just press 9 and he went straight to this place. But okay. Okay, Sharpedo.
Should be very close to camera.
Yeah,
there it is.
There it is. And I don't know how I
Oh my
found
god,
it.
it looks like it's big. What I saw there.
This is enormous.
It's
This
huge.
is
It's almost as
gigantic.
big as the camera.
This is much bigger than I always imagined a Sharpedo to be. This is really, really, really big. Really big. Oh my god, why?
I mean, I guess sharks are big. Maybe we should have expected that, actually.
Yeah, but this is not a shark. This is like only a shark's head. That's why. I mean, the whole Pokemon is just the head of a shark. I didn't imagine it was so big. I don't know. Maybe the head of a shark is actually this size. I don't know. I think it depends
it's
on.
possible depending on the shark.
I think it depends on which species of shark you have. Gee. So this is gonna be a drawing. This drawing. This anonymous ask is gonna be a text. How do villains celebrate Halloween? I think this is gonna be a text as well.
Usually the ones that have all the villains either in text.
Yeah, we answer in text, because otherwise, like, drawing each and every one of the villains, this is a little bit difficult. I think most of those are gonna be texts. Actually, are Lysander and Sycamore married? This is. I could draw Lysander saying something. I'll think about this. And even though Giovanni is or was a mafia boss, I still believe he cares a lot about family. His son Silver and even the other bosses, except for guesses. Yes, except for guesses. So I like the idea of being the one. Oh, okay. I like the idea that Giovanni is the one who takes care of financial issues. He's paid for house, food, Cyrus medicine. Well, this is pretty much what actually happens in our headcanon here. Giovanni, he lives with the other bosses and considers them kind of a family, and he pays for all of their stuff because no one has a job, and Giovanni is the mafia boss, so he's got a lot of money. Cyrus medicine, yeah, I guess in the end Giovanni pays for Cyrus medicine. I don't know. This is cute actually. I hadn't thought about this, but yeah, he does care a lot about family, and I think, as far as I know, these mafia things, people actually in mafia, like the Italian mafia, they actually care about family a lot, or at least that's the stereotype. So that goes well with the character.
I think even in the games, Giovanni seems to care about his team at least a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, the grunts like him a lot.
Well, all the grunts like their bosses a lot,
Yeah.
except for the grunts from whose team?
No,
Whose team?
actually, a lot of the grunts do like Getsis in that game.
Yeah, but on the second
less
game,
so than in the others.
on the second game, the rest of the grunts, they are like, oh, ever since Gets is left, life has become a party. Yay, and we are so happy. I mean, which grunts dislike their boss? None. The grunts from Team Galactic, I mean, look at Team Galactic here. They love Cyrus. They all love Cyrus so much. Except maybe Karen doesn't like Cyrus.
They have a nap room.
They have a nap room. Yeah, they have a nap room. Cyrus is the best boss. Like, come on. You have the headquarters from your evil team, and you have a TV room, a coffee room, and a nap room. This is amazing. Like, I want to work for Cyrus. I mean, Lysander also has a nap room in the lab for Team Flare. But okay. He's not Cyrus. He's not as nice as Cyrus. Not that Cyrus is nice. Not that Cyrus is... how can I say? He's polite. He is quite polite. But he has no social skills. Still, I like him. I love him. I love Cyrus. Let's go for Archie here. Archie's head is really round. I usually go for his beard. How do I say this? Beard. For his beard.
Oh my god, my voice came out weird because I'm eating.
Oh, my sister is eating like the biggest banana I've ever seen in the universe right now. Okay, Archie. This is actually so long. This video is so long. But okay, this is fun. I actually feel like doing this more because it's really nice drawing while talking about things. Archie is gonna have his eyes closed because he looks just so cute.
Oh my god.
Archie is the cutest character. I think everyone agrees that Archie is the most adorable creature in Pokemon. Like, considering even the other Pokemon, because apparently Archie is a Pokemon now. No, seriously, I think Archie is the most adorable boss in Pokemon. Let me see. Yeah, totally.
It depends. Do you count N as a boss?
Yeah, no, I don't count N as a boss. I count him as an antagonist, a villain, kinda, but not as a boss, because he is not really the king of Team Plasma. He's like, he just thinks that he is in control of stuff, but it's actually Getsis fooling him, because Getsis is a son of a Jinx.
Yeah.
So he's not a boss.
Getsis is the true king of Team Plasma and is just the puppet.
The puppet, yes. This is a great metaphor. Okay, this is totally wrong. Let me do this again. Ooh, this is much better. Archie. I like Archie to always have his... I imagine Archie as this guy who's always happy and always has his hand on his waist, like, I'm happy, good job, good day, good deal. So yeah, I like drawing Archie like that. Hands. Also, what's with Archie's clothes? Let's talk about Archie's clothes. What's with them?
I mean, all of them really. What's with Gets's clothes?
What's with
even
Gets's clothes?
Maxi. What's with Maxi's clothes?
What's yeah? I mean, why does he wear this? Like this? I don't know, long socks, woolen socks. I don't know, and these shorts and a coat on top, and like these. Does he get hot? Like, what's wrong with him? Doesn't he really get hot?
He's crazy.
Owen is hot. And Cyrus,
it's almost easier to talk about the villains that have normal clothing. Actually, I think it is easier.
Actually, are there villains that have normal clothing?
Giovanni just wears a suit.
Yeah.
And has normal clothes.
Actually, we get to the absurd point that Lysander's coats are one of the most normal ones.
Yeah,
and this is weird.
Cosmo wears normal clothes. Chorus, well, he has the lab coat now, but it's still normal clothes.
Under the lab, yeah. Except on Sun and Moon.
Yeah, on Sun and Moon, okay.
On Sun and Moon, he's got those weird clothes that he made, and that I mean they should be super ultra heavy, right?
I mean,
apparently
they're filled with water coolers, aren't they? That must be really, really heavy. Makes no sense.
Maybe Chorus like has a super strong six pack on his. I mean, on his belly. I mean, maybe he's really strong. Maybe? I don't think so.
It doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like it
for the first game, but who knows?
I mean, this is Chorus. No, I have to. I have to. This is Chorus, and this is under his clothes. Here. Perfect. Oh God, this is horrible. Oh, that's perfect. That's how Chorus looks. Great. Now go back to the drawing. Archie's so much bigger than the Maxi. I think this is not exactly right according to the height I've given them myself. Should be a little
Archie's height specifically was given to him by Game Freak.
Yeah, Game Freak decided Archie's height. Only Archie's.
Only his for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason. Maxi doesn't have.
Gets's.
No, yeah, Gets's and then they have heights. Okay, this is normal. But why do they set a height for Archie and not for Maxi? They're like literally on the same game. What's even happening there? This I never understood that. Maxi doesn't have an official height. Sorry guys, English is hard for non-native speakers. Idioms are hard for non-native speakers. Actually, idioms are hard. That's all. Period. Speaking is difficult. Ooh. Also,
does the word idiom exist in English?
I think so.
Because idiom is like an expression. Wouldn't it be language?
Language, yeah, but dictionary time. Idiom definition. Let's see. A character's mode of expression, a group of established. I think it's not a synonym for language. No, synonyms language.
Oh.
Okay, so it does exist.
Didn't know.
It works. All right. Also, you must have noticed by now that I simplified.
Check if this is still
recording.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
I think so. Yeah, because the mouse is moving here. I think it works.
Yeah, things are moving here. It seems.
But all this was happening before. But it's written stop recording here.
Yeah.
So let's not.
Your mouse over it. Let's not risk it.
Let's not risk destroying the recording. Also, this is so wow, like infinite windows on top of windows on top of windows. Yeah, forever. I was talking about their clothes, about how much simpler I make their designs for the comics. Because, really, it's so annoying to draw all the details all the time. So, Lusamine, for example, when I draw her clothes, I just do like, this is her dress. Normally, she has like a semi see-through skirt on top of her dress, and this would be so difficult to color in every comic. And there is this thing that she has on her chest, like this, whatever it is, that there is actually a
little thing holding.
Yeah, a little thing holding, and is much longer than it was, and it's so much more complicated. And also, this thing, this is not green on the original design, but I was like, I don't want to add another color, so I just made it green. And there are her shoes. I never drew her shoes, and I'm not gonna do them because they are
really
so complicated. Yeah,
nice.
I mean, look for her for Lusamine's concept art on the internet. You're gonna see how complicated her shoes are. How do you draw Sharpedo with a mouth closed?
Do they even close their mouths at all?
Yeah, they do. No, I think they don't. I don't know. Pokemon.
I don't think they close their mouths.
Not like, Pokemon
ever.
Go. This must be a horrible life indeed, but okay. Yeah, I think it seems like they are always with their mouths kind of open. I don't know if they're kind of ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at them, what the heck? What the actual?
An evolution of Sharpedo, apparently.
But this looks weird because it's just like Sharpedo but longer.
I mean, I guess it's a full shark.
It's a full shark now, not only the head. Yeah, we were talking about how it's just the head.
There it is. Wait, what is this?
What is this even?
Okay.
Because Sharpedo has no tail.
It's actually really cute, but
this looks cute. I would like Sharpedo better if it was like that.
Yeah.
Instead of just a head, a random head without a
without
a butt.
I get it's supposed to be a missile and all, but
yeah, it's supposed to be a missile, I think, not missile. I don't know.
I have no idea.
But well, it's supposed to be that torpedo, like Sharpedo.
Sharknado.
Sharknado. No, never. So okay. This is gonna be really difficult to draw. I never drew this thing. I'm gonna draw it smiling because I don't care.
Oh my god, this is gonna look cute. It's not supposed to be cute.
Yeah, there's so many things that are not supposed to be cute and actually are adorable. One of them is Giratina. Giratina is so cute.
Giratina is cute. It's supposed to look menacing, but then you take a look at its eyes.
Yeah, I mean, how can you actually take this seriously? Just look at that. How can anyone take this seriously? Look at those eyes. They're adorable. Oh, it's so cute. I want one. I actually literally do want one in my game. I don't have Giratina in Alpha Sapphire.
It's super complicated to get. We've been trying, but
yeah, I just wanted someone to trade me Poké, but since
I'm gonna buy Omega Ruby, so we'll be able to trade one day.
One day.
And then
I'll finally have Giratina.
So we can pet it on the Pokéami.
Yeah, that's the only objective. Having Giratina and Pokéami and petting it. Or Pokéami, I don't know, because it's supposed to be French, I think. But
anyway, I'm just gonna call it Poké Refresh because that's what it's called in some. It's the same thing, whatever.
Because if I'm not mistaken, Ami with an ending with E and not with I, just like they write, is French for friend, but on feminine and not masculine or neutral. I don't know if French has neutral. And I was like, why is it feminine? I also don't know. I was just saying, why is it feminine? I don't know. And that's the conclusion. That's today's conclusion. This is so stupid. Sharpedo is so stupid. Oh god, why? Why such a Pokemon? As you may have noticed, I like Camerupt more than I like Sharpedo. Because Camerupt is cute and easy to draw. And Sharpedo is like, what is going on here? Why?
Yeah, Sharpedo is. It's not our favorite.
Not my favorite.
It's okay, but.
Not that okay. Not okay. It's a shark head only. I mean, Archie, I know that you really like it, but why? I mean, at least it's super fast. The first time I surfed on a Sharpedo, I was like, wow, wow, wow. Is this the whole star, or is this like the same X that Archie has on his face? I think. Oh, this is Giratina. I think that it is just an X, but I have to. Yeah, it's just an X. Just the old Archie X. Let's go.
I totally would have just thought this was a star and gone with it. So I should get the habit of checking things.
Yeah, you do that. Checking things is a good habit. Thinking about what you do before you do it, it's a good habit in general.
It is.
There it is. Sharpedo. It's so difficult
this
to draw.
Looks kind of cute somehow in your drawing.
In my drawing,
in a very strange way.
But it's so big, right? They're both so big.
It's huge. It's much bigger than I had expected.
Yeah.
There are so many. What was a Pokemon the other day that was so much bigger than we had expected? It was Ariados.
Really?
No, Spinarak. Spinarak.
Oh yeah, the Spinarak. Like 40 centimeters or something.
50, I think.
50?
It was huge.
No, it wasn't 50. It's impossible.
I think it was.
Let's see. Again, Bulbapedia. Cyrus, why not? And now we take a look at Cyrus. What a man. Okay.
He looks so weird in his official art. Like his... how can I say it? It's not
his arms are not on the same height. Yeah. Even if you consider that he is actually... His head is a little bit tilted to the right. But even if you put him in the right position, his eyes are in the different height.
Right.
I mean, what's wrong with this?
It's weird.
It's a little bit weird.
Like that.
I think not.
No, his 3D model.
Yeah, and the 3D model is not like that, but on the official art, he's just crooked. I don't know. Spinarak?
Yeah, Spinarak. Wasn't it like 50 centimeters?
I think it was 40. I mean...
See, it's half a
50.
meter long.
It's 50 centimeters. This is so big. I mean, it's just a tiny little bit.
I thought it was like 20 centimeters or something.
Yeah, it should be so tiny. I mean, it doesn't have to be a Georgic, but... oh, I love this. It's a Spinarak egg. I thought it was just the butt of the Spinarak.
Oh, Spinarak is cute. I love
it's cute. I love bug Pokemon
so much.
Yeah, bug Pokemon and ghost Pokemon. Those are the best.
Bug is the best to me. There's Leavanny and Volcarona.
Volcarona is the best Pokemon ever. No, it's not. I don't know which Pokemon is the best Pokemon ever.
I don't know either. I really like Volcarona.
But Cyrus knows.
Rotom.
Sorry about this noise. It's the Rotom, like. I don't know. I can't imitate the sound. It's too different and distorted and robotic. Yeah, and whatever. I'm not gonna draw a whole lot. Usually when I'm drawing, I don't do this kind of stupidity. I just go for the drawing and focus. But since I'm like making a video and talking, I'm gonna just.
You're just gonna.
Yeah, like lose focus every 5 seconds. Pretty much. It's looking a little bit down. That's why looking down. That means like it's sad. This is not.
It's not
looking a little bit to the ground, like to down direction. No.
Tilted downwards.
Yeah, that's the sentence. So that's why the fin under it is so short, because I imagine like 3D thing. Oh, Arch is so cute. God, this drawing is gigantic. Alright, so now that I finished, right? Or is there any detail I forgot? I think I finished. Yeah, oh, the lower teeth.
Oh, okay. And
that's quick. Tongue, but Who cares about it? Okay. I mean, where is the map of the camera even? I don't know. I mean, I do know because when you pat it, it looks up and the mouth is like under, but you can see it. So, oh my, this is so tiny. It's so adorable. Okay, so now that I've done the sketch, I just change the opacity because otherwise I'm gonna accidentally draw on the wrong layer and not realize. If I change the opacity, when I draw on the right layer, it's black, but if I accidentally start drawing on the other layer, it's gonna be gray, and I'm gonna realize, and I'm gonna say, oh, I'm ruining it. So I put this, do you know the name of this in English?
Stabilizer.
A stabilizer. Okay, I put the stabilizer on 3 or 4, usually 3 for smaller things and 4 for larger things. I think there's gonna be a 4 for this one. And we just go for the line art, line work, whatever you want to call it. And then usually when I'm drawing the line work, I realize that I forgot some stuff. For example, the part in the middle of Max's glasses, it's not here. So I'll just, wait, let me fix this a little bit more. I just add it here. His teeny tiny little nose. I don't know why I made their noses so small. All of them mostly. I mean, except for Giovanni, but because Giovanni is Italian, right? So Italian people, they have big noses, right? The stereotype.
We can confirm that
because we are half Italian.
So yeah.
And our noses are not that small.
Not that big, but not tiny either.
Yeah, but you know, most of the villains have tiny noses. Elizabeth is looking like a kind of an elf here on the concept art that I made, but she's not. Her nose is not that weird when I draw it. Oh, Max is so cute. Max is the cutest.
Who's the cutest, Max or Archie? You said it was Archie before.
Yeah, all of them are the cutest. I can't decide. At like 5 minutes from now, I was talking about how Cyrus is adorable, and now I'm talking about how Maxie is adorable because I love all of them, but guesses.
Anne is adorable.
Anne is adorable.
They're all adorable.
Even Lysander is adorable sometimes.
Lysander's cute in a strange... Not canon Lysander.
Not canon Lysander.
Except for that one picture of Lysander in the anime. That's so cute. Remember
Yes, there is that one image of Lysander in the anime. Where is it?
I think we just search for Lysander.
Lysander. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I don't know which Lysander is gonna show up.
Not that there are many Lysanders.
I don't know, we could try this. This one, right?
Yeah, I think it was this one. Look at him. He's cute.
He looks adorable. Now here he doesn't look adorable anymore. He looks like a psychopath, which is basically what he is in real life. So, but he looks cute. And
yeah.
But Lysander, he's sometimes even a little bit cute in game when you read the things that he wrote about his life before.
I don't know,
he talks about
actually played X and Y.
Yeah, but there's a part that you find some notes that Lysander wrote, and he's talking about how he wanted to help people, and you actually feel sad for him. Look, there are other Lysanders.
Oh wow! Look, another Lysander from some other...
Amor Doce.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know either. But, alright. Apparently it's only those two guys. Like, Jesus Pokemon Christ. And this thing.
That's it. That's the one.
That's the one, alright. This is perfect. No, this is ultimate perfection. Incredible. This is the best thing I've seen in my life.
Lysander is a Dorito.
Yeah, Lysander is a Dorito. God, this is perfect.
There's like an habit of calling characters Doritos apparently, because Lysander is a Dorito. People call Peridot from Steven Universe a Dorito. Now I've seen people call Axel from Kingdom Hearts a Dorito. It's apparently a very, very common thing somehow. But he's the one that looks the most like a Dorito,
right? He's perfect Dorito. I mean, look at that. You don't even have to change anything in the Dorito. It's just adding the face of Lysander here, and it's Lysander.
It's almost exactly the shape of his hair and beard too.
Yeah. Wow. That was so worth it. Is it still recording? I think, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We hope. Because
We
otherwise
hope.
this is gonna be horrible.
And then we're gonna find out that it actually wasn't recording all along.
Oh, and then we're gonna be
Don't
sad.
even want to joke with that.
Yeah. And I think that we can't find this out until we stop. But okay.
Yeah.
Let's just.
We could test and then put the two videos together, but that would be
boring?
Yeah. And horrible.
Horrible? That's so dramatic. Oh, this looks. But talking about horrible. Okay. One thing that I dislike about using the stabilizer.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Is that sometimes when you finish, it gets like that.
It looks weird.
The line, it gets like super fast, super fat, and then teeny tiny. And this really bothers me.
It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good. I don't really know how to fix this. I mean, except for, doing things carefully. That may be a good alternative. Like, instead of just stopping like a tiger, you just stop it carefully and slowly.
Even then, it doesn't look... Yeah, now it looks
Now it looks good, but you have to... I mean, when you're writing, no one does that. I mean, I guess some people do. I guess competent drawers do that, maybe. Maybe. Have you ever thought about maybe trying to do things right? I'm talking to myself. Okay. Hands. Another problem with hands. I never know where the fingers are gonna be, like which side is the thumb and which side is the pinky finger.
Yeah.
Until I stop and actually think a lot about it. For example,
I have to look at my own hands and think like, is the thumb
close to my body,
body or away from it?
This is exactly what I do. There is a general rule that the thumb is usually close to your body if you don't turn your hands, like if you don't.
Yeah, but I can't think like that.
Yeah. They look so cute. They look so cute. They just look so cute. They look cute.
They do. They look cute. They look adorable.
They are adorable. I love them. I love Maxie. I love Archie.
Looks adorable too.
Yeah, Sharpedo is the least adorable thing here right now.
Looks cute too. Let's give him a break.
It looks kinda nice. Kinda nice. Kinda nice. Kinda cute.
It looks kind of almost okay.
Almost okay. That's so cruel. Poor Sharpedo. Not that bad. I mean, it is kind of bad.
At least it's not Mega Sharpedo.
Yeah, I totally dislike Mega Sharpedo. I dislike both. I already said that. Okay, let's not keep repeating the same thing. There are plenty of
bad Megas in general.
Yeah, there are some very good ones.
Good Megas.
Mega Episode is wonderful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. What else? Mega Metrocross is okay.
It's nice. It's pretty fall. It's pretty much Steven.
Steven.
Yeah.
What else? I'm sure there's more. Mega Charizard X. Looks awesome.
X is the black one, right?
Yeah, the one that turns into a dragon.
I really like that one. Wow, which type is the other one?
I think it's just flying, like usual.
Now this isn't fair.
Yeah, it kind of is actually.
This isn't fair. Both of them should have another type. Or both of them should be a dragon type. I don't know. This is horrible. What the hell?
I don't know. I think it's because there isn't really any kind of rule that...
No, I was not talking about the Charizard this time. I was talking about what I drew.
No, I know. But I think there's not really any rule that they're supposed to be a different type. Like with Alola forms, they're always a different type from the original. But with Megas, I think a lot of the time they maintain their usual types.
Yes, I
So
know that, but I'm talking about how unfair it is for the Charizard because there is one form that has a type difference and the other one doesn't. And I think this is
yeah,
a little bit unfair.
especially because flying fire is pretty.
Common.
It's actually quite kind of a bad combination because it takes like a stealth rock takes away like half of your health as soon as you go on the field, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. When I do
I don't
this,
even know anything about competitive playing. I've never even done that, but I know that stealth rock is super common in competitive playing. So
yeah, this kind of thing is a very like this kind of strategy is very popular.
yeah,
Okay, so let's go with popular.
yeah, that's
That's a
something I
nice
don't
word,
really
popular.
like in competitive playing Pokemon. Like there is not much room for just using the Pokemon that you like. I mean, you can, but there are just some Pokemon that aren't fit for competitive playing, and I find that kind of, eh, you know,
Yeah, I usually like to play with the Pokemon that I like the most. And competitive playing is about finding the best set. It's a lot more about strategy and a lot less about.
it's fun to think of a team and strategy, but
Yeah,
it's
but
not
it's
that
not that
fun
much
when
about
you don't like the Pokemon that much.
cultivating friendship with your Pokemon. That is, I guess, one of the main messages of the game.
That's why when I played Sun and Moon and I did all the EV training for the battle tree, I know that would probably be easier to just, I don't know, catch another Mimikyu with better IVs, but I still chose to reset mine's IVs with that ridiculous amount of berry farming that I had to do because I didn't really want to get rid of my Mimikyu. It felt wrong. I don't like that the game sort of expects you to do that, so I loved it in Sun and Moon when they added the option for you to change your Pokemon's IVs.
This is interesting because I think it's not possible to change IVs in Alpha Sapphire, right?
No, it's a 7th gen thing. It's possible to change EVs, but not IVs.
Yeah, I did some EV training for the EV, not the Pokemon. For what is the name of the thing? The island that you go, Battle Resort? I don't remember.
I
I
think
keep
it's
mixing.
something like that.
I think Battle Resort. Yeah.
Battle Mason, right?
No, Battle Amazing is on.
It's Battle Mason
No,
too. It's
yes,
the same
it
thing,
is.
right?
It is
In
Battle
X and
Amazing.
Y and Oris.
In X and Y is Battle Chateau.
Ah, oh yeah.
Okay, Battle Resort I think is from
Platinum.
Platinum.
Right? I think. Maybe,
I don't know. Why don't
Platinum
they have just
and
the
Soul
same name?
Silver, I think.
I don't know. Why? I think it's on Soul Silver Battle Resort.
They're always like Battle something.
Battle something. Why don't they all have
Battle
the
Tree
same
is
name?
easier to remember.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
it's a
you
tree.
know, a tree.
It's a tree. Basic vocabulary from all
I like
languages.
the battle tree. It's really hard, but it's fun. Also, I love that I can battle with Chorus. I spend so much time looking for him. I'm so happy I finally actually got to be able to battle with him and his two Porygons.
Chorus is kind of a lovely guy in the end.
Yeah, he's a little weird, but he's pleasant enough to be around in some. Also, his Porygons are very good.
Yeah, but Chorus is not a bad person. That's what I meant.
It doesn't seem like it. No.
None of them. Oh, no, wait. Getsis.
Getsis. Never forget.
Never
that he's
forget
there.
that Getsis exists and Getsis is mean. Getsis is horrible. Getsis is a bad person. Okay, I guess I have no vocabulary left for this. Okay.
For some reason, a lot of people, a lot of things, including Pokemon generations a bit actually, seem to just put the responsibility of freezing Opposite City on Chorus. And
It
honestly,
wasn't Chorus.
I think that's a little unfair because even if he probably was in the control cabin at the time it happened, since he's there when you're riding in the ship, I don't I didn't get from the game the idea that freezing a blizzard had anything to do with his own thing, like of finding the potential of Pokemon. It was clearly Getz's idea to do that, and Zinzalin. So I think it's kind of unfair that most of the media seems to portray it as something that he did, because even if, which isn't even shown in the game, I think, even if he actually like pressed the button to fire, it wasn't really something that he would have done without Getz's telling him to do it, I think.
We like to believe that.
Yeah, we like to believe that.
We like to believe that Chorus is a sweetie cinnamon roll of a sweetheart. Yep. All of them but Getz's. I mean, just look at this guy. Oh boy, why? we actually make a lot of fun of Getz's, but the fact is that we really like him. We really like him.
Really good.
What a character. Like, he's not a good person at all, but what a character. Like, really like him. He's just mean. But, whoa, some characters are mean, and still they are super cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
it's because he's actually, like, he's intelligent. You can tell that from the moment you meet him in the game when he's giving that speech. That, like, especially when you already...
a speech? That's the word?
I think it is. You give a speech.
That's nice.
But especially if you already know what's gonna happen later, it's really... you just keep staring at him like, oh my god, you manipulative guy. Bastard.
Manipulative jinx.
So, yeah. He actually has the brain to do what he does. I think that's what makes him better.
Yeah, and he's the only actually bad guy. I mean, they're all villains. Like, Giovanni is the head of the mafia, and he's like, oh, a kid, I'm gonna battle it, and then I lose, and oh, I gave him money because it's fair. Like, oh, okay,
yeah,
you're pretty decent for the boss of the mafia.
I don't think Getz's actually gives him money at any point, because you don't battle him in the game at all until the very end, and I don't know if that battle you get money or not. I actually think you don't.
Really? Because that would be unusual.
I don't know really. I have no idea actually. But I think it's possible that you don't get prize money from that, since it's the last battle in the game, and
even
Black and White, instead of having, you know, just the Elite Four and the champion, you battle the Elite Four and then you battle N. And so it ends up that Getz's is like an extra battle. He's the 6th battle instead of being the 5th you normally would have done at the end of the game. So it's
okay,
really
but
hard.
Wait.
I think battle in wait. Where is his Pokemon? Yeah, there. No, not there.
Not there at all.
Not. Yeah,
here.
There. It should say prize money somewhere. Yeah, you do get prize money.
You stole from him. Drop him on the floor and you kick him and then get his money.
Maybe Alder did it.
Alder, yeah. Did it. I'm just gonna take a look at my panel here, because dashboard, yes. It's just that it's written. Oh, Jacksepticeye. It's just that it's written painel, and this is like panel in Portuguese. But here is Jack. Wow. Just yay. We like him a lot.
We do. We love him. He's
I don't know who this person is. It's okay. Pokemon stuff. Mimikyu stuff. Pikachu stuff.
I love Mimikyu. Everyone loves Mimikyu.
All Hail Pokemon Villain just shared Lysander deserves some love. And I really like when All Hail Pokemon Villains share my stuff because
Jesus.
Okay. Someone created a character apparently.
This is cool actually.
This is cool, but okay. Rowlet. Really angry Rowlet.
I love Rowlet. I didn't actually pick Rowlet as a starter when I played Sun and Moon because I was originally planning on making a full team of just fairies. Yeah. I gave up eventually because I couldn't resist catching Fumanchis.
Yeah.
But it was the original idea, so I got Popplio, of course. I like Primarina too, but I prefer Rowlet and its evolution. I do not like Incineroar.
Wow, this is horrible. This is the worst circle.
I think Incineroar is honestly ridiculous. It looks like Tony the Tiger, and I don't like it.
Is Tony the Tiger a thing out of Brazil?
I think it is. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I've seen people on Tumblr talking about Tony the Tiger before.
Yeah, I never know which things are actually a thing out of Brazil and which are not. I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
this again. I'm not gonna do this again because this
Just
was
leave it
super
like
hard.
this.
No, I'm gonna leave it like this horrible, and I'm just gonna copy it and paste it on the other places because
Perfect.
I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller
Deform it.
because of proportion. Proportion is such a mean thing, right? A mean entity.
Is it really in that case? It's perspective, right?
Perspective is also a mean entity. All of them
Yeah.
are. I'm trying to. This is good enough, I suppose. Let's see. Oh my god, it's
this is too
adorable.
adorable.
It's adorable. Okay, because both are adorable. You know, the camera up is adorable. Maxie is adorable. Maxie is so cute. And then we go
There's
for Archie.
Oh my god,
Also,
so
cute.
And Sharpedo is not so
Not that cute.
But
Okay.
It's okay.
Not horrible either. Which is
There are worse Pokemon.
There are.
Barbaracle.
Barbaracle. We hate Barbaracle. I put on 3
Sorry,
accident.
Barbaracle lovers.
Barbaracle is a no. And I think it's a good Pokemon, right? A strong Pokemon, like.
I think it's okay. It doesn't. I don't know if it has the best type combination because like rock, water. It's kind of super weak to grass. But then again, so is rock ground, and it's an excellent combination. So I don't know. I have to think about it. And I
Wait,
don't feel
rock
like it.
ground is an excellent combination?
No, I'm sorry. Water ground. Rock ground is terrible.
Oh yes, water ground is amazing.
But
Whoopers!
for life.
No, Whoopers.
Both. Also in Gastrodon.
Gastrodon.
It also has some adorable Pokemon that typing.
Yeah.
That other frog thing, I forgot the name, not so much, but quite
Frog
similar.
thing?
Yeah, like that. That's what it says. That starts.
That fat frog?
Yeah, it's something Toad, like Palpitoad. No, I think Palpitoad is the Revolution.
I
It
don't know.
says Sesame Toad. No, something like that.
Something. It's a Pokemon, guys. It's a Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon. For a Pokemon.
Alright.
Frogo.
Go. Go. Go.
Frogo.
Oh.
I think there are a few Pokemon that I hate, like Pokemon that I can say, oh my god, that's so ugly, like Barbaracle.
There was a Pokemon that I hated, I forgot.
Magmar?
Not that much. I used to hate Magmar when there were only 150, because I lived this through this, you know, time when there were only 150 Pokemon. I was alive back then, I remember when second gen was created. And then, by then, I hated Magmar. But I think I just got used to it with time. Oh, I forgot the
I
Archie's
don't like it
things.
much. It's still heavy.
A butt.
Yeah, like a butt.
Looks like it has got some butt cheeks on its forehead,
Doesn't
and it's
look
weird.
right.
Right.
Like Mortar improves a bit, but it's not great either.
I like Magmar.
Electabuzz has always been the better one.
Yes, Electabuzz is nice.
And Electabuzz is really nice.
Yeah. But I like Magmortar, actually, to be 100% sincere. Honest. I don't know if sincere is a word.
I don't know, I'm kind of neutral with Magmortar. Oh, speaking of Pokemon that I like, Rhyperior. Oh my god. How to ruin a Pokemon? A guide. Rhyperior.
A guide. Yeah, I don't like Hyperior either. It's so weird. In the position of it at its mouth, it's... Oh my god, are we talking about Sharpedo again?
Short, like, it's big, but it looks too...
Wide?
Too wide, like someone compressed it. It's just odd.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's not talk about good Pokemon, such as
Gardevoir.
And
gorgeous, beautiful Pokemon.
Frostless.
Love it so much. Frostless.
Frostless is such an adorable
Frostless
Pokemon.
is amazing.
I love that. Pokemon. Gen ghosts are the best.
Drizzling. Oh, so
Yeah,
cute.
Drizzling is cute, but I'm talking
Drizzling is
about the
adorable.
actually cool, really rad
Right.
fourth gen ghosts like Miss Mages. I really
Miss Mages is
Frostless.
cute. I actually like Drizzling, to be honest with you.
And there's Rotten.
Rotten's cute. I
Rotten's so
still
cute.
like Drizzling better. I don't know, I love Drizzling. It's a balloon. Get any cuter than that.
Giratina.
Giratina. It's so good. The only
Giratina is
ghost
so
legendary and the only one you ever need.
Is it the only ghost legendary?
Oh no, wait, there's Hoopa, or is that Mythical? I never know.
It's mythical, but I think isn't Lunala have ghost?
Oh yeah, Lunala's a ghost. Lunala exists now. Okay, so it isn't the only ghost legendary anymore. It's definitely not the only dragon legendary.
No,
There
definitely
are a lot of
not, because
dragons. I think
dragons.
the only type that has legendaries in dragons is psychic, because half of psychics are.
Half legendaries are psychic types.
For some reason.
For some reason, yeah, because psychic types are amazing.
Psychic types are amazing, but I actually don't like that. Like, it feels like a bit of a missed opportunity. I mean, Lachas and Lachas, like, why are these psychic types?
Yeah.
Why? They could have been, I don't know, dragons or something.
Yeah,
Because
they could be
like
really.
little planes.
Yeah, that
And
would be
It
amazing.
would also be cool because, you know, Steven, but I don't know, and he's the steel Pokemon guy. But anyway.
But I think Steven didn't talk to them in the original one in RC.
No, he
Or
didn't,
SC.
but thing would have been cooler anyway. I don't know, I think there are certain Pokemon sometimes that I think could have been another type, like Melodic. Could really be a part dragon or a part fairy
Melodic.
type instead of
Why?
just being pure water.
Yeah, why is Melodic a pure water Pokemon? And why do we not have a Mega Melodic yet? That is the question. Why?
We do need that. We really need a Mega Melodic.
Mega Melodic would
Mega
be
Pokemon we
amazing.
need. Let's see. Mega Melodic. Anything else?
Well, I'd go for a Mega besides the Gengar and the Banette. The Mega Banette is nice. Mega Frostless might not be that cool. I think Frostless is great enough.
Kind of really nice.
Yeah. Mega. I'm trying to think. It's just a little bit difficult. Thinking and drawing at the same time is kind of messy.
Oh my god. I kind of wish there was a Mega
Now this is gonna look dumb.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
I'm not gonna do this. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not. No,
yeah, even
sorry.
because I don't think it would be visible. I think its size supposed to be like.
No, and I'm gonna do it a
that.
little bit smaller, showing.
Yeah, but even if it weren't, I think it was still not visible here.
Oh, ghosts are my favorite types, and still I can't remember any ghost right now. Wait. Thanks, my brain. You're amazing.
Generations, we have Finger, then there's Miss Mages.
Actually, there is first Miss Dravus. That is the only ghost.
Yeah, I know.
Only pure ghost from
I'm
generation.
saying the evolved ones because they're the ones that can have megas. So
Oh yeah.
like Miss Mages and Banette. I'm sure
Sublime.
Yeah,
There is already
Sublime already has one.
already a Mega Sublime, and it's a nice guy.
He's cute.
He's a nice guy.
He's a kind person. He's for my lunch when I go out with him.
Yeah. Mega Sublime.
I'm sure there is another ghost Pokemon in Gen 3 that I'm for. Oh yeah, Dusclops. Actually, no.
Oh, Chandelure.
Chandelure.
I
Oh my
would
God,
like
I
a
love
Mega Chandelure. Is
so
there a Mega
much.
Chandelure? No, right?
No, there isn't.
I would like a Mega
There
Chandelure.
could be one. Chandelure is already pretty good Pokemon, right? I think it has like one of the highest special attacks ever, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, should be for compensating the fact that it's so
fragile,
kind of
but-
fragile. So
I used one in my Black and White shoe team. It was good. It just died in a heat all the time, but it was very powerful, and it has a great move pool.
move what?
Move pool, like the moves it can learn.
I thought it was moveset.
I think it can be both.
Hmm.
Mine used to have like Fire Blast, Psychic, Energy Ball, and Shadow Ball. That's really good.
Psychic is such an amazing attack, right?
Pretty good, but now that I used to think that Psychic was like so overpowered, but then I realized there are actually a lot of attacks that
That have the same
that
power,
have
right?
the same power.
Yeah,
and
Flamethrower
are
has the same power, right?
Flamethrower is similar. Thunderbolt. Shadow Ball is almost the same thing.
It's almost
Energy
one for
Ball.
each kind, right? Of
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Earth Power is also the same thing.
Yeah, there are many attacks like that. But I really like Psychic. I really like Psychic because lots of Pokemon can learn it, and
Psychic types are just cool.
yeah, but
in general.
I like the attack. I like the animation of the attack. I don't know.
I don't know. I think the animation changed in Gen 7. It looks a little different now, but I don't know how to.
Yeah, it changed throughout all the generations. It's always changed.
Significantly.
Oh, really?
It looks a little different now. I still think it looks cool, but it's different.
I haven't played 7 Gen yet, by the way, because we only have one 3DS, and my sister was playing. I played Alpha Sapphire, while she played
Sun.
So
now
and we don't want to give up. We don't want to stop playing our games. Yeah.
So we're gonna have to buy Omega Ruby and Moon.
And I want to play Moon more than I want to play Sun.
I wanted to play Moon as well, but my son came with the console, so I played that one.
Because I like Lunala much more than I like Solgaleo.
I think Solgaleo is okay. I like Lunala more too, but I don't hate Solgaleo like at all. I
kind of hate Solgaleo.
No, no problem with
May Lysander forgive me because he's the lion guy, but I hate Solgaleo.
But I also wanted to play Moon for a bit for like the other features, like you can't battle with Guzma in Sun, if I'm not mistaken, you can only do that in Moon.
Why though? He's the villain in both games.
Yeah, but you can only choose him as partner in the battle tree in Moon. In
but
Sun,
why?
it's Plumeria instead.
Okay, Plumeria is nice, but
Plumeria is cool. I don't know, I kind of wish I could battle
he's like the main boss.
He has a Golisopod, I love Golisopod. Then we can bring the Golisopods together. It would be a terrible idea, but it would look cute.
Yeah, it's the worst strategy ever, but so cute. That's so how you play Pokemon. I think I'm done.
That is how I play Pokemon.
I think I'm done here. Okay, so now I just erased the layer that I made a sketch, and I start painting.
Oh, also, Sun has some exclusive Pokemon that I'd rather the other. Like, Sun has Whimsicott, and I prefer Lilligant, which is in Moon. Yeah.
I caught you a Lilligant.
I know, but we can't trade right now because we only have one. Yes, so
yeah, but I'm gonna call Nathan here, and we can I can ask him to bring his DS so we can maybe trade.
Cool.
That would be nice. Well, anyway, I'm gonna paint, and this is why I have a ref sheet only to check for their designs, because by now I kind of know their designs by heart because I draw them all the time. But I still need the colors. Like the colors are really always. I wanna keep changing. The thumb here. So I just leave the reference sheet. I always draw the comics on the reference sheet. Colors of the Pokemon. Oh no. I'm just gonna grab them from here. Like this is a nice place to grab colors. It's so cute, right? I mean, I know I said all the time that it wasn't cute. When you look at it, I mean, it's hard not to feel like it's cute in the end. I forgot tongue, right?
All Pokemon are kind of like that. I feel like even if I had a Barbaracle, I would end up getting attached to it eventually.
Yeah, because
it's kind of cute actually.
Exactly. There are so many Pokemon that I disliked in the beginning, but then we catch them and then we start getting attached to them and we start liking them.
I didn't even like Rotom much at first.
Yeah, Rotom was not one of my favorite Pokemon in the beginning, but after I got Rotom in Platinum, because I wanted to battle Cyrus with a Rotom. After I caught my first Rotom, I named it Lux, that is light in Latin. I don't know why I said that. This is because it's cool. You know how cool I am. I caught my first Rotom because now I have another Rotom in Omega Ruby. No, in Alpha Sapphire we don't have Omega Ruby, and named it Cyrus. One from Sapphire, his name is Cyrus. I first brought him, and I liked him so much. I liked it so much after I started actually playing with it and giving the Pokepuffs and boy, Lee and little, and then it became like one of my favorite Pokemon ever.
I'm not sure if that ever happened to me. I have a like every single game.
Yeah, I have a Crobat in almost every game that I play. Always have Crobats. They're so
Actually,
fast.
now that I think about it, I haven't had a Gardevoir in a while actually because I had one when I played Emerald, and I plan on having one when I play Y. So when I play Omega Black and White, I didn't have access to Gardevoirs, nor did I have access to Gardevoirs in Black and White 2 or Sun. So for the last 3 games I played, I haven't actually had one.
Well, I had a Gardevoir on Alpha Sapphire. Still Gardevoir. The name was of Will from
Gen 2.
From Gen 2. Yeah, from Elite 4. A character that I really like. I really like Will.
Yeah, he doesn't have
much of a personality, right?
Personality or anything going for him, but his design is so cool.
Yeah, his design is adorable, and I just feel like he looks so cute. I love him. And I have a lead on my Y game. My game on Y. I mean, my game. Actually, my Y is
Wally, right?
He's called Wally because of Wally from
Earth.
Earth. Yeah. This Y is not mine. It's from my ex friend. That is still my friend, and eventually I'm gonna have to give the back to him. So every Pokemon that I'm catching, and I'm slowly transferring to my Alpha Sapphire. Get them all. Oh no. I like how Maxi is easy to paint because like his hair, his eyes, and his half of it, everything is like the same color. Oh. This is a guy that actually likes this color. It's actually not that red if you get his original design. Did I get another S? No, it's the same. Maxi, here it is. We look for them a lot. They're all here. This is gonna be a very long video, by the way.
Images of them for the dumbest reasons, to be honest, like making lists of the previous characters and stuff like that.
Yes.
It's actually a waste of time, but it's fun.
Love wasting time. You know, this is like the color grabbed for his hair. Because I always imagine actually like, oh, he dresses in red. But then when I really grabbed the color, I saw that it's much more like a red. And this is nice. This is cute. This is adorable. Also, I kind of made up that his eyes are pink too because he doesn't have an official eye color.
There are just these characters in Pokemon that their eyes are like too small. You can just see the eye. Some of them you can still look up, like Archie has official eye color that appears, I think, in Generations or something. His eyes are blue.
Yeah.
But Maxi, I don't think he has any of that. His eyes have always just been black dots.
Yes. I didn't find any official color, so I just went for the color of his hair.
I actually never realized that thing in his glasses was red.
He is, right? Yes, it is. I didn't make that up.
I always thought it was black.
No,
like
it's
the rest of his glasses.
It's red. It's cute.
I've been drawing him forever.
Right? It's so fat.
It's so cute.
So cute. So adorable. Oh, his hand. I forgot to color his hand. This always happens, I forget to color something.
This happens to everyone.
This is the same color, right? It's a little bit...
I think we just use the same color.
Yeah, but it should be a little bit lighter. Yeah, this is good. I think those parts I'm gonna make them a little bit darker. Just a teeny tiny little bit, not that much. Okay. And this random rock. No. Oh, this looks weird. Yeah, let's use some other random rocks too, so that it doesn't look like this. Okay, this is nice. And this is
oh, this is dark.
This is a little bit darker. Yeah. This is what?
Those
What
are
hooves?
hooves, right?
Oh, that's the name of that in
I
English.
think it is.
Okay, I have no idea. And these circles they are because why not? Pokemon seems to love this color combination, right?
Oh,
Buttons
I
are
guess
also orange
buttons
and
are
blue.
like that.
Yeah.
I would never have remembered it has the circles if I were drawing it from memory.
Yeah, me neither.
I never paid attention to that. It's
Now
really
the last
weird.
thing, I need to go for Archie's X. Preferably drawing it well. And then for the symbol on his hat, and this drawing is gonna be a heart because it's happy. The X is a little bit weird because it's on his eye, and his eye on the other side. So I'm just gonna have to change this a little bit. Too weird. I may as well just erase the whole thing and do it again. I don't think so. I don't think I will.
It looks fine like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that looks better. I think I'm done. I painted everything.
So cute.
It is. And it's gonna be just like that.
Now that I think about it, it's probably not different. It has the ability.
Yes. Maybe that's why Archie wears this like his hands. Beautiful hands. His hands are like this is all blue and only his is. I don't have the color of his hand, but his thumb.
Why not just full glove though?
I don't know. I mean, oh, I forgot one thing. I forgot that.
He has a tear there.
Yeah, his clothes are torn. I always forget this detail. You're gonna see if you look for my. Oh my gosh. If you look for my comics, you're gonna see that half the times that I draw Archie, because this makes no sense. Actually, Matt is the one that makes the least sense talking about clothes. I mean, why does he wear those clothes? They are all torn down and his chest is showing. Oh, did I just mess up here? Yeah, I did. Okay,
just start again. Just a tip.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do this again.
It's cute.
Because when I got the two...
Cute. I actually think it's cute now.
Yeah, just draw it once and you start liking it. It's because when I got the two pictures together, there was the Sharpedo in front of this, so when I erased it, it just took the tip of the fin with it. Didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Let me take a
yeah, you did.
Closer look to see. Oh, yeah, there's some details here that I'm gonna have to fill. Not many.
Pretty fine, actually.
Yeah, but I always like to take a closer look. Otherwise, after I post, I notice that something is wrong. But it seems pretty much okay. This is the problem where I usually... Yeah, this is the problem where I usually have... No, this is the point where I usually have problems. Because...
Why?
Because it's so close. Like, the lines are so close. So usually when I paint, it gets like... For example... Oh, this is on another... No! I just messed it all up. This is on another layer. But it's as if it painted like... You're not looking, you're going away.
I I just realized I should probably check my phone because I have assignments due tomorrow and I need to know what's going on.
Anyway, I paint it and then it just gets like this and the tip is not the right color. So I just have to, when I use the tool of filling everything, I mean, not like this. Here, you see? I touch it and the point is not painted.
Yeah.
Because it's too close, one line.
Mm-hmm.
This is so difficult to explain in English. Now we go for paintbrush.
Yeah,
Because Paint2Side doesn't have writing on it. This makes me really angry.
Paint2Side, some really basic tools that like it really should have. And it doesn't have like support for transparent images and to draw circles and stuff like that.
Yes,
That's
those
why we
things
kind
are.
of want to get Photoshop.
Yeah,
at some
Photoshop
point.
would be a great achievement for the future. You know what? It looks weird that they don't have sort of background.
I don't think it's strange. Maybe I'm just sleep, but
I
it's
may.
fine. Or something.
No, I'm thinking about like a shadow or something.
Oh, maybe.
Just grab this and make it
Very long.
something like that.
Oh, that looks cute.
That looks nice.
Uh-huh.
Just make it a little bit smaller because. Okay. This is good. Just see if there was anything that was still see-through. Because I still noticed I don't paint their eyes. So if I grab something like any other image, let's say this big, let's say, where's the drawing?
Okay.
Where is the drawing going on? Yeah, somehow it's working. Okay, so let's say that you have a little rotom here. This is the best rotom you ever see. Look what a pretty rotom it is. This is another layer, right? It's in front of them. I'm gonna bring it back. Since I didn't paint the eyes, it's gonna be like see-through.
It looks very sad.
But I had to take a look if there was anything see-through here, down here, before I put the floor on the back. But no, it's fine. Let's put it all on the... What's going on even, like, today? Why is everything like this? No, this is horrible. Oh, forget about this. I'll just leave it like that. No one's gonna see this. Okay, except the one's watching the video.
This is the video. No one would have seen it otherwise.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Just get this out of here. Okay.
Yeah, this
Perfect.
is cute. Well, so what's Maxi saying?
Okay, what was the question again? Can I pet Max's keyboard and Archer's torpedo too? I'd also like to give them both some hugs. Alright. So they're like, sure. I should have thought about this before arriving here. Oh, I hate doing this, like,
No, remember when you told me just today that thinking about things before doing them is a good idea?
Oh yes, I did say that like an hour ago or something. Okay. By the way, this video is super, ultra, ridiculously long.
It's been more than an hour, right? It's like an hour and a half or something.
Yeah, maybe even more than that.
I think it's about that. I think we started at like 30? Something like that. It's already dark. Jesus.
Yeah, it's dark here already. Sayo is a word. I think I'm gonna make it even bigger than that because drawing is so not that big. No?
It's
so big, right?
I'm sure Peter too. Oh my god, seriously. Actually, the camera actually kind of expected it. Torpedo surprised me. It's
Wait, what's the gender of Max's camera? I think it's male, right?
I don't know if there's a defined gender. There probably isn't. It's probably male. There's this weird thing in Pokemon where trainers usually have Pokemon their gender.
Yeah, all the Pokemon are
It's weird.
their gender. Yeah, look at this. Oh, the camera up is male.
Usually it's an all-male team. I don't know if it's because like maybe male Pokemon are the default or something, and it would take effort to make them female or something. I don't know. Maybe something like that. Maybe they just I don't know.
This is a nice sentence. This is something Maxi would say. I'm right on top of the other thing, but it's not going to be like that, of course. This is going to be a little bit smaller, like he's saying it. And show the Sharpedo. This is the voice I imagine for Archie, by the way. And so the Sharpedo. Just be careful with the thing. Oh, I love him. I don't know. Sharpedo, I love him. I want to marry him one day. I don't trust painters, so I'm just gonna copy these.
Paint is the best software. We love Paint.
Yeah,
so
you see what I'm
much.
talking about. You see what I'm talking about.
Paint is great. Paint is so good that when you select something and you press the key, it doesn't let you move while you select it. That's what a great
Why does
software
it go
is.
so much forward? Like, that's who cares? Who cares? It's great. A little bit more to the left. I have
We're
problems.
speaking another language here, okay? It adds to the struggle.
I don't understand, actually. If I were speaking in Portuguese, it would be the same. I don't know what's left and right. I hate left and right. This is a mess for me. Okay, the drawing's a bit too wide for my taste. I think I'm gonna just put it a little, cut it off a little bit on the sides. Just try not to cut the Sharpedo.
Again.
Again.
For the second time today, poor Sharpedo will have his fin cut off violently.
This is like Proton with the yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Suddenly this turned really dark.
Actually not that much. Wait. I was about to save it. First, I just want to bring this a little bit up. The problem is these.
What?
Huh?
What's the problem? Oh.
It was cutting off the
P.
The P, yeah. The finger on the P. You know, thingies?
Fingies.
Oh god.
Fingies
Yeah, I
and
think this is
stuff.
great. Thingies and stuff. Let's have a band. Thingies and stuff.
It'd be funny if people would even
This is the last comic.
called generic trains, like some people
Trains.
do.
Yeah, here in Brazil we have
word
this.
in Portuguese. Some people like to call like generic things like stuff, trains, like this train.
Yeah, this is inexplicable for foreigners. This is-
Inexplicable for everyone.
Language is
It's
an
just-
amazing thing.
It's an expression that exists here for some
Anyway,
reason.
let me explain the folder.
Sorry.
We have a folder with like every comic. So this is an old comic. No, this is an extra. No, I don't want to. Sorry. Okay, let's first save.
Okay.
So camera and video. It's saved. But I was going to talk about as an extra, as a little trivia, yeah, maybe for the comics. This is the first comic about the Pokevillains that I made. It's a completely different style. It's much darker actually than the blog.
One of the reasons why we didn't post is because we thought it was
Too dark, right?
yeah,
Because Cyrus
like the whole thing with Cyrus.
is killing
No.
himself in the first. And of
This
course,
is
it's
stuff avoid.
Yeah, this
right
is dark
now.
humor, right? And we thought that this could trigger someone. But it's basically a comic about Cyrus seeing Getz's treating his son very badly, and so Cyrus gets triggered because he was treated badly as a child, so he was like bad parenting, and so he punches Getz's. And this was the first comic that I made, but this had no idea like what I wanted. I knew that I wanted to make comics about Pokemon, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted. And I decided to go for a lighter kind of humor, and I started making these comics. They're cute. They're like so different, like the style of the drawing from the first comics. This is inevitable, right? We keep drawing, and the style keeps changing because we're not like robots. But I wanted to do something much more cuter and much nicer. So this kind of thing, like swearing and apology to suicide and this kind of thing, we really do want to avoid this because we know that this is very serious. And even though it's possible to make humor with this kind of thing, it's always something. I didn't want to keep putting warnings on all the comics, like
Yeah,
warning can be
it's
triggered.
like
We wanted something light. We wanted something
Yes.
nice and friendly that would make people happy instead of, having to worry that what if this comic, instead of making something laugh, will actually make someone sad.
Yeah, it's like walking on eggs and stuff. You have to
Yeah,
be
you
very
have to be
careful,
really careful with this kind of humor.
otherwise it can go very wrong.
Yeah, and this is, oh my god. Alright, yes, okay.
We forgot about our bird.
Our bird was,
Poor thing.
have a little bird, and her name is Mozart because we didn't know it was a female when we first got her.
And
but
then it laid an egg.
it laid an egg one day, and then we were like, "Oh, Mozart is a girl," and she was hanging on the wall, like the cage was hanging on the wall. But at night we just put her down and we cover her with a blanket for her to be comfortable. But anyway, what I was saying is that I never posted this comic on the blog because it's much darker and much different kind of humor and drawing style, of course. It was the first thing I did, like the beginning of stuff. They was trying to go for a darker humor because because
Actually-
they are villains, right?
This image of Cyrus was our first profile picture, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think this was the first profile picture of the blog, but then I changed it. When I changed the take that I was going to have here, changed the picture as well for the best thing I've ever drawn in my life, which happens to be these. This is adorable. I love this. This is a huge difference, right? A picture of Cyrus like cutting himself, and this Archie. This is a lot of difference. But I want everyone to have their chance to be the profile picture once.
Oh look, my stuff.
Yeah, your stuff. Okay.
We're not gonna put the image of my bad game there.
Yeah.
Um,
Laura, my sister, she's gonna be a game designer.
yeah, it's what I plan on doing anyway.
And I'm gonna be a lazy,
Ideally,
useless person that draws
I'm
in the
gonna enter
Where are the
university
things?
next year, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm probably not gonna change my mind until then.
Yeah,
If
probably
I
not.
haven't in the last.
The problem is when you end up changing your mind during university, like me, for example. That's another
I don't
thing.
think it will happen. I don't know. I have
Okay.
the impression that.
I put the picture here, and let's see. Can I pet Maxie's camera up and Archie's Torpedo too? I'd also like to give them both some hugs. I'm gonna talk about the hugs on the text under it.
Yeah.
Everyone asks hugs for Archie, especially Archie, but Maxie sometimes, because they are adorable. They are huggable.
Oh, Maxie it must be so cute to have Maxie. He's very tiny. Yeah, we keep talking about how tiny Maxie is, but like he's taller than us.
He's taller than both of us.
I don't know. I think I might be the same height as him. or
You're
something.
like 161.
Yeah, I think so. I think.
Whoa,
I
you're
might
tall.
Be even a
You
little
grew
taller
up.
Than that.
You grew up a
I'm
lot.
taller than you.
Yeah, no, you've been taller than me ever since like you were, I don't know, 15.
Yeah, which was last year.
So 14.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I'm
Yes, of
taller than
course.
Mom, too,
You
I
can
think.
always can always.
car.
Your car always. And there. Oh, come on. Help me, Laura. Is this correct?
2 G's, I think. G.
I'll take a look.
I don't know if it has that E either.
D.
I think it might just. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
just
it's
A.
like
Huggable.
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 Spelling in English is very complicated, right? I have no rules. People
Yeah.
from the US and United Kingdom and
People
Northern.
who learn Portuguese probably think it's the same thing because really all the sounds we have for X and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we have a complicated writing too, but vowels are pretty okay to write in Portuguese. But English vowels are a mess, and you have those double letters and this kind of thing that are so difficult to remember when they exist and when they don't. They're overhaul. This is how I answer asks. As you see, it takes a while. Even if I weren't, speaking and showing you stuff and talking about to my sister and about stuff while I draw, it actually takes a while. And this is why I sometimes can't answer them very quickly. But I like doing it. I like doing it a lot. So don't think that I am making this video just to say like, oh look, it takes a while. Don't send me yes. No, you can send me yes. I just may not answer them very very soon because it's fun. And some of the best things in the blog came out of asks, right?
Gag.
Like gag. Gag was the first thing in our blog that actually got more than 50 notes. It's for those who don't know it. It's a picture of an egg dressed like Getsy's. It was an ask. Someone sent me an ask. Was it durable?
What?
Was it durable?
I don't think it was.
No, I don't think
I think it was someone else.
Yeah, someone sent us an ask about just saying gag, and then we answered like we looked on the internet like what is gag? What is that? And then we found this video of a person fighting an egg like with Guess's face and saying that it was a gag, and there was like, oh, so this is a gag.
It's an
And we made one.
extremely obscure meme of sorts.
Yeah. Did I answer the whole thing?
Yeah, I think you did. Sharpedo looks cute. I can't believe that.
Yeah. They all look cute. Everything in this picture look cute. So, okay, publish.
Publish. Yay.
So this is how they do. Since the next ones are gonna be text, probably most of them. Maybe this one not. Probably all gonna be texts. I'm gonna stop the recording, especially because it's been a long while already.
Almost 2 hours or something.
I didn't. I expected to be able to draw at least more than one thing, but it's impossible. So because this one's actually a complicated drawing.
Yeah, but it
many
was
asks
a
are
bigger
actually fast.
drawing than
Yeah.
expected, so I guess
It was a bigger
kind of
drawing than
result.
usual. I guess usually I would be able to draw like 2 or 3 asks in this period of time. One was a big one. Sometimes it happens, right? Halloween, oh my god, yeah, Halloween is like 2 days from now, and I have a drawing ready for Halloween, and I want to post it so badly.
I forget because we don't really celebrate Halloween here.
Yeah,
Which
here
is
in
a
Brazil,
shame.
Halloween doesn't really exist.
It exists. It's called Weekday, but
Yeah,
really,
Dia das Bruxas
no
in
one
our language.
cares.
No one really cares about it. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything I can show here. There is. I mean, there's the pictures folder. I mean, the hive chart is here. And there are some other things that are still going to be posted in the future.
So we probably shouldn't show.
Yeah. But well, the weekly facts are here. Right there. Wow. That's it. I guess this is how we make the comic. So thanks everyone. If you watch the video to the end because it's so long, if you like it, I hope you do. If you don't, you can actually tell me like, oh, this is nice, but it's too long, or this is boring. I don't care. If you don't like it, just tell me. If you do like it and want more, okay, we can have this eventually in other days. I can do this more if you like it. Just let me know, okay, so that I don't
Yeah.
Just so that I have
This
some kind of feedback.
This is fun. We just start talking about the villains and what we think of the games and the Pokemon. It's almost like a podcast.
It's almost like a
It's fun.
podcast, yeah. But
I've
you can
never
see
done this
the
kind of thing before, but it's fun.
but you can see the drawings too, and this is the best part, I think. I always say things like. But anyway, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone because of you know reaching such a high number of subscribers. This is
Not really subscribers. It would be followers, I guess.
yeah. My Tumblr is in Portuguese, so I don't really know the translations for the words, but yeah, it makes sense being followers
Yeah, it's
since
followers.
seguidores. But such a high number of followers because I had a Facebook page and I never got more than like 115 likes on my page. So I didn't expect, and it was like all people, all my friends from Facebook, all people that I knew, and I didn't expect to reach a high number of followers on Tumblr because I thought that, I mean, they're just the villains from Pokemon, and oh, I mean, do people really care that much about them like I do? And they do.
Apparently they do.
Apparently they do, and
there's,
I'm really
like,
happy.
really much bigger than we expected sort of sub fandom for specifically for the villains of Pokemon. That's awesome.
This is awesome because we love those guys.
They deserve it.
They do. They really deserve it. They are great characters, and there are other blogs. Like, come on, this is great. There is so much.
There is an Ask.
Oh, there's a new Ask. Let's just take a look. Archie and Maxie, when did you become lovers? Oh, was it before your ideological split or after? Okay, this is gonna take a little bit of a while for me to answer. I'm not gonna answer now because this is gonna be posted.
Eventually.
Yeah, this is gonna be posted probably kind of soon, and probably before I get to answer the other asks. Maybe, I mean, there's some of them. I don't know which order things are gonna happen, but I don't wanna like answer the last one, most recent one on the video, and maybe I'll post the video before answering it, and it's gonna be weird. Yeah. Another ask, okay. It feels like that, you know, I answer one thing and, oh god, I answered it. And then another ask arrives and I'm like, oh no. Oh no, but alright. Yes and no at the same time. It's like, yay, another ask, but oh no, another
these are
ask.
written, so they should be quick.
Yeah, they should be quick. I like having asks. Once again, I've said this a lot and I want to say this.
Interaction is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I really like answering asks. I really like drawing for the asks. And as I said, many great things came from apps. I'm just looking at this stuff now, but anyway. I guess I'm gonna stop this here, right? So I guess I just really want to thank all the people that follow the blog because you're such nice people, nice followers, right?
Followers.
Nice followers, and
yeah.
This really helps me deal with all the issues that I have because I have so many issues, you know, in my life. I have depression, I have anxiety, and our country are
going very well here right now. We probably know already. It's probably in the media. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, Brazil is in a kind of a complicated moment, and this is very bad for my depression personally and my anxiety too. So having the blog is a kind of a distraction that is amazing for me. This is so healthy for me, you know, having people support and having people like what I do, the comics, being able to make people smile and be happy because this is what I need. And it, you know, kind of a self-esteem boost sometimes because you're like, oh, I can't do it. Depression tells you can't do anything. You're not good at anything. You'll never be anything in life. And then you post here and people like it, and people ask sometimes like, oh, I love your blog, and this makes me so happy, really. This helps so much. And well, that's it. I just want to thank everyone because 250 compared to larger blogs, this may be really not that much, but to me it means a lot. Everything here means a lot, and I hope I can actually keep posting and writing comics for it for a long time.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to you, even though this blog doesn't have such a personal meaning for me. It's still super fun to like check it out and see how it's doing because even if it's a small part, I do take part in the makings of the comics somehow.
Both of my siblings, my brother is not here, but both of my siblings, they participate in writing the comics. I've talked about this in a post about the creation of the comics that I made a while ago. But both of them, they help writing the scripts and they help having ideas. And a lot of this comes from
and
them.
just creating the characters. Since
Creating
they
the
don't
characters,
really
yeah, because they're not
act like
yeah,
the
they're not
canon versions.
the canon version of the character. So yeah, a lot of the character development comes from them too.
Yeah, but it's just super nice to have this blog, like, both to look forward to the posting, even though I kind of see the comics being made. It's nice when they're actually done. And just seeing the feedback is super cool. Like, even if I wasn't the one who drew it, like, with you, seeing that something got, like, 300 notes or something.
Yeah.
It's super, it's just awesome.
It's
and
fulfilling.
You people are really
Meaningful.
nice. This is cool. I really hope this is nice to watch. I hope I'm not annoying you or anything.
Yeah, we hope that this is not like, oh my god, what, that was the worst idea ever in the whole universe. I suppose some people are gonna think it's horrible and some people are gonna think it's fun because people have like very different tastes. And I guess
maybe we should just end it here.
yeah, let's end it. Before you start thinking too much, let's put an end to it.
Good, I think.
Oh, it's probably good. So yeah, that's it. Just let me know on comments and our
asks,
or
whatever,
reblogs,
message.
asks, messages, whatever you want to say. Just let me know what you think about this. I mean, if you have an opinion, I don't want you to send me an essay saying I don't care. But that would be kind of Cyrus thing to do. I don't care. This is the voice I imagine for Cyrus, by the way. He's like, yeah, I like Pokemon. Actually not, because I don't like anything or dislike anything. But anyway, this is Cyrus. So that's it. Let's just finish this with the endless loop of screens. Alright?
Screen battle.
You want to say anything?
I guess just bye.
Just bye. Bye.
Bye.